your seat, on your feet. Let's send the Stanley Steamer late model drivers off in style. Let's wave to them, and they'll wave back to you as it's Saturday night short track racing. So actually, Bill Balmus is going to be a scrap for this race from what I'm seeing. All right, lights on the car corner, pace car are out. 30 laps at the Rockford Speedway. Mikey Briner and Wild Willie Nelson gonna start on the front row. And they're gonna pick them up. Here they come, here they come, here they come. Green flag and we're racing. Oh, man. And out of turn one. It's a drag race down the backstretch between Mikey Briner and Wild Willie Nelson. Rhett Barco trying to get around Tom Guiley. He just gets around him, and now Rex is going to work on Tom Guiley in the 40 car. And the 75 of Mike Byer having all kinds of problems, and the 007-100 Dreyfall also. Oh no, we got all mess in turn 4 with Jerry Stafford and now Trevor Robinson. The guy who just found out he's going to have a boy. Yellow flag is out. Flagman, 1 to go. We're going racing next time by as Mikey Briner is your leader in the early going of this race. All right, lights in the car corner, pace car out. He's ducking out of the way. They are now getting ready to enter the Raw Steel Collision Center restart zone. And great flag, we're racing. And we're 3 wide for late models going into turn 1. Oh, Nelly. And Mikey Briner's off to the races. Driver X is going to try to reel him in with Rhett the Jet Barco and your fast qualifier running 3rd and 4th. 5th, there's a battle between Max Kaler and Wild Willie Nelson. Tom Guiley once in the mix as well. So Mike Byers got his car ready. He's back at it. And Guiley right there on the back over of Max Kaler. And Mikey Briner's got nothing but room in front of him. But Driver X is not a driver you're going to be able to pull away from, as Driver X is going to try to reel him in. And your fast qualifier, Jerry Guiley, is right behind Driver X. And now Reynolds going to work immediately on Briner. Briner's going to hang on that time coming around. And Reynolds is looking to Briner's inside. Jerry Guiley wants it on the action. Watch down the backstretch to see if Jerry Guiley tries to close the door. If Reynolds goes to the inside, no. Guiley goes to the inside of Reynolds. The battle's on for 2nd. Max Kaler hanging in there for 4th with Tom Guiley and Rhett Barco battling for 5th. Mikey Briner still hanging on to a very slim lead with Driver X all over his back bumper and Jerry Guiley all over Driver. Whoa, they get into each other. Reynolds going to pull away. He might have a chance to try to make a move on Briner now. No, Guiley's right back at it. Guiley's looking to the inside of Reynolds again. And now Fearless Frank Beldowski started to look to the inside of Rhett Barco. Randy Sargent's going to look to the outside of Fearless Frank Beldowski. Guiley to the inside of Reynolds again. Here goes Guiley to the inside of Reynolds. The battle's on for 2nd. Here goes Guiley into Reynolds. That was close. Guiley gets away from Reynolds. Here comes Max Kaler. He wants it on the action of Reynolds. And now it's Max Kaler to the inside of John Reynolds. John Reynolds pulls away that time. And Randy Sargent's going to try to get around Rhett Barco, and he does. And now Frank Beldowski's going to try to go around Barco. The battle for the lead between Guiley, your fast qualifier, and Mikey Briner. Gets a clean pass around Briner. Max Kaler now looking to the inside of Reynolds. Tom Guiley right there behind Reynolds. Frank Beldowski trying to get around Barco, and he makes contact. So they are yelling at the 30 to wreck Barco, saying he's being challenged. He needs to pick a lane and stay in it. That's what's going on there with the flagman, Rockford Speedway. And now it's Randy Sargent on the inside. Whoa, he got into the side of Tom Guiley. And they're ready. But your fast qualifiers pull away now. It could be over. So the black flag is going to go out to Rhett Barco. So the black flag for the 37 of Rhett Barco for not staying in his lane as he was being challenged. He was lane blocking. They're not going to tolerate that. So Rhett Barco's going to have to go ahead and leave the track. As Willie Nelson's going to get around him. So they are going to tell Rhett Barco to pull off the track, and they're going to let him come back on the track. But he's still on the track. In the meanwhile, Max Kaler and John Reynolds are going to battle for third place, with Randy Sargent right behind them. Ten laps to go for Jerry Guiley. Mikey Briner running second. Reynolds running third. Max Kaler right behind him, keeping the pressure on. Eight laps to go for Jerry Guiley. Briner running second. Reynolds running third, and Max Kaler running fourth. Max Kaler went to the inside. Randy Sargent went to the inside. That could have been a lot worse than what it was. So Mike Byer got a little loose coming out of turn 4. Just seen him go to the inside pretty hard. Battle right now is basically for third between Reynolds and Kaler. So keep your eye on that spot for third. Here goes Kaler on the inside of Reynolds. And the 42 Adam Cartwright spins out in the middle. Kaler's still working on Reynolds. Guiley's getting away. Two to go for Jerry Guiley. And he's got some lap traffic with Mike Byer. I think he's got a big enough lead to probably pull it away from Mike Briner. Keep your eye on Max Kaler and Reynolds, though, as they've been battling all race. Randy Sargent wants it in the mix. But the white flag's up for Jerry Guiley. Kaler right behind Reynolds. Here comes your winner. It's Jerry Guiley. Second place for Mikey Briner. Reynolds for third, Kaler for fourth, Randy Sargent for fifth. How about that, Rockford Speedway? Oh, man. In his 36th year of racing, taking a long break from asphalt, he went and raced on dirt for a while, and his return to the Rockford Speedway for the first feature of the year, he wins the feature. Gotta ask him. Or him. Ask him. Sponsored by Executive Plastering, Windsor Pizza Parlor, Pro Power Racing, Richie's Towing, CNC Machining, Ritz Rusco, CNC Machining, Neighbors Bar and Grill, TGSigns.com, and Gabby's Girls Cleaning Services and Design. I think we got them all. Rockford Speedway, this guy's been racing 36 years. Took a long break, went out and tried his luck at dirt down at Sycamore Speedway. And this is his first year back to asphalt racing. And we got to talk about this. As he's unstrapping. And he's hot. The sweat's just pouring off him. Make some noise. It's JFG Jerry Guiley. Jerry, let's come over to the front of your car. It's clean. Oh, nice. That's the way you want to have it. Jerry, you had fast qualifier. You took a little bit of a break from the Rockford Speedway. How long were you away from the Rockford Speedway? How many seasons?
Oh, geez, I don't know, 3 or 4. Quite honestly, I've been telling myself, if I'm going to win, I kind of wish it was in the end of the season because I'm really close to retirement. And, man, what a hell of a way to go out as if, standing here. But, damn, I don't want...
Talk about that race. I mean, Mikey Briner had the lead. You had to really battle with Reynolds. He was right there. He kept a lot of pressure on you. And, I mean, you had fast qualifier. And it's like once you got around him, you ran down Mikey Briner. You passed him clean. And it was nobody caught you. I don't think anybody was going to catch you tonight. What do you think?
Well, we had a good solid 10th in hot laps. I knew the car was really good, obviously. We had fast time, but I wasn't really happy with the way we ran qualifying. And I knew we were better than that. We ended up with a flat during qualifying, which kind of screwed us up by having to put a new tire on. We have such a limited amount of tires we're able to run. So it really kind of threw a monkey wrench into what we were doing. So, this is kind of a surprise, quite honestly.
All right, Jerry. I know you got some people you want to thank. I hate your sponsors, but have at it.
Yeah, our sponsors, obviously. But, man, I got, Jimmy Lauder. We're all here tonight. George Bone, my father-in-law, Don Ward, Boyd Crumrine, his boy Nick, Kendall Tracy, Dwayne Earls. I mean, I don't even remember them all. John Bright. Jesus, we got so many. Pardon me. But like I said, this was ideally this would be my night to retire. I said earlier, this is 36 years. I kind of got talked into running full time.
And so you are. You're going to race the whole season, right?
I'm still struggling with that.
You better. Look at the way you started tonight.
This hurt the decision, but it kind of helps the decision. Because I know I can still do it. I know I'm still fast. God damn, I'm old, but I'm still fast. We passed some young guys there. It was a good night.
All right, Jerry. I got to let you have your moment of fame with your crew. Congratulations once again. Rockford Speedway, make some noise one more time for JFG Jerry Guiley.